everybody, and welcome to the stream. It is so good to be here with you today. Today we are going to be discussing the Mighty Nein one-shot, Echoes of the Solstice, and also it's Halloween. Well, at least it is for a lot of you people. For me, it was yesterday, but yes, of course, in the spirits today.
I know we just met, but I definitely believe in you. Get out. All right, fuck off.
Thank you. So, you know, yeah, today we're getting in the zone. Where are my ears? Here. With Sprinkle today. Now, I must firstly apologize that I don't have any captions here for Twitch. I believe YouTube does do automated captions even for live streams. Yes, unfortunately, my captioner stopped on the 31st, and I forgot, and I didn't realize until I just went live to send. So I'm so sorry that there aren't any captions. There will be captions available on the YouTube VOD of this stream. If you're watching and you need them, you can go back after and watch there. So I'm very sorry about that. I will make sure it's fixed. I'll get some new captions before the next stream. But yes, welcome if you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. It is great to have you here. I'll do my best to keep up with everybody in the chat, but we have a lot of people watching across both platforms, so I will absolutely do my best. But yes, happy Halloween to all those who celebrate, and yeah, hopefully you get some candy or get to give out some candy. We went trick-or-treating last night, and there's like this neighborhood. It's not near my house, but like my friend lives in the neighborhood, and they usually go all out. Like heaps of people in the neighborhood get involved. It's a really big event, and we always go there because it's like nowhere around us really does trick-or-treating. It's still not very big in Australia. But anyway, we went there. We got there around 6, which I think is like pretty normal, maybe an hour later than we did last year. And word must have gotten out that like this is the place to be for trick-or-treating, because there were just hundreds of people and everywhere had run out of candy. Like it was wild. So my poor kid only got like 3 or 4 pieces of candy. So I promised I'll buy him some today. I feel so bad. But yes, it was still fun. There was heaps of great costumes, lots of people decorating their houses and stuff. Like, I think Halloween is such a fun holiday, and I'm glad to see that Australia is celebrating it more. I always feel like there are a lot of people who are like, we're not American, why are we doing Halloween? And it's like, it's just fun. It's like fun to dress up and to decorate your house and stuff, you know? So that would be great. Why not get involved and do it? So that'd be really good. Oh, St. Peter's? No, it's Colonel Light Gardens is where I went. Yeah, so it's pretty good. I didn't know St. Peter's does a big thing as well. But yeah, maybe next year we will. There are actually a couple of houses around us that are starting to do it more every year. Maybe next year we'll actually stay home and we'll try and like do some giving out of candy and stuff. Plus it comes from Ireland and Scotland, not America. I mean, yeah, this is also true. Like Halloween is seen as such an American holiday when it's really, you know, not necessarily. Oh, cosplay but more accepting. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, there are so many of you here today, so I'm so sorry. I don't think I can scroll up and say hi to everybody, but hello. So today we're going to be discussing the Mighty Nein one-shot, so there will be spoilers. So please keep that in mind. We may also discuss some spoilers for Campaign 3 because there is a slight connection there, but, you know, maybe we can just try and stick to the Mighty Nein stuff because it actually wasn't too connected to Campaign 3. Apart from like the very beginning. So yeah, we'll maybe try and keep it to Mighty Nein stuff. Yeah, who was at the live show? I'm so jealous. It looked like such a fun show. I was really in love with the set. The set was absolutely stunning. I'm like, I want my entire house to look like that. And it was very cool. And I thought I can't remember who it was. I think Callisto in the chat earlier said, that sometimes the audiences make it difficult to watch the live shows because the audience might be interruptive or interrupting and things like that. But yeah, I think the audience was not like that at all, really, this one. And I wonder if that's just because there were so many people. I think people are more likely to yell out disruptive things when it's a smaller venue and they know they're going to be heard. But like when there's 12,000 people in a room, like you're not going to be heard if you yell out. But yeah. Daniel Sloss was such a good surprise to me. I've seen his stuff before. I had never seen Daniel Sloss, and I feel like he didn't get a lot of love from critters in the chat. He certainly didn't get much love in my Discord, which I had to put my foot down a little bit because I think people aren't used to the idea of a stand-up act for a Dungeons and Dragons show, which I get. We totally, you know, we don't. It's not really a common thing. I mean, a live Dungeons and Dragons show in 12,000 seater venue is also not very common. But like having a little 10 to 15 minute warm-up act for a show is pretty common. And so I was not surprised by it necessarily. I just hadn't seen that particular comedian before. He got love at the venue. Yeah, I think it does seem like maybe a lot of people in the UK know of Daniel Sloss. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really in the like comedy scene at all. I don't watch too many comedians, so I don't really follow. But yeah, I wonder if that's kind of maybe something to do with it. Oh, Jay Lee, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you very, very much, as always. Some of their outfits was a reference of famous British rock stars. Yes, yeah. You're big on the UK stand-up, so I loved him. Yeah. Other live shows had an intro guy. Exactly, but I think, that person wasn't necessarily known for being like a stand-up comedian, What was the double-fisted wine bottle that us Americans didn't get the reference? Yes, does anybody know? Because I didn't get that reference either. When he described his character. We'll get into that a little bit too. The level of profanity felt a bit much. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I always feel like Critical Role is MA for sure. And they do swear a lot. I think it was just because it was first thing, Really bad cheap drink. Buckfast wine? What's that? Is that like a wine? Is that like a wine brand? Like a thing? I don't know. Generally, critics have been unkind to something new and different. I mean, yes, I think you're correct. I think you're correct. Buckfast Monk. I don't know what this is. I feel like people are explaining it, but they're also not explaining it to me. It was a lot of swearing by American standards. I guess that's the thing. I'm Australian, so it wasn't really a lot of swearing by Australian standards. Oh, it's wine made by monks. Okay. Got it. The venue was massive, so it helped with the sound. The atmosphere was just bonkers. Yeah, I imagine it was amazing just being in the room with so many people. So many critters all at once. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay, so it's a specific Scottish drink that is very popular outside of Scotland. Oh, okay. It's a Four Loko, basically. I don't know what that is either. But caffeinated wine. Oh, caffeinated wine. Interesting. Okay. Yes, all right, so we're going to get into it. The Sam masks freaked me out a bit. Okay, so who was in the audience? I want to know, how did they organize the Sam masks? So you might not have seen, or you probably did see, because I think it was on the live stream, but I definitely saw some pictures floating around with the whole audience wearing the Sam faces. How did that happen? Were they just like on your seats? Because it seemed like the cast didn't know that it was going to happen, but obviously it was planned. So that's why I'm wondering what happened with that. The masks were amazing. They were so freaky. Oh, they were put under the VIP seats. Okay. How many people were in VIP? Most Americans can't handle the C-bomb. Yeah, that's true. Very cool. Okay. There was a girl from the UK who had 1,000 of them in a suitcase. Oh, wait, so they weren't organized by Critical Role. They were organized by the fans? That's cool. I met her on the train. She said it was planned on Facebook somewhere. Oh, I just assumed Sam had organized it. Because it's very in keeping with his personality. Yeah, I was the same. I thought it was something that Sam set up. Okay, well, there you go. I love that. That is very fun. That is good. I like those kinds of things. Probably the first 10 rows. Oh man, that must have cost a lot to get them all printed out and everything. That's great. I love that a lot. That's very good. Well, I'm hoping it's only a matter of time before we get a live show in Australia. Yeah, I just thought it was a surprise for Sam. Not a surprise for Sam. I think I was wrong about that. I was sort of watching the one shot as I was working, so I did miss a few of the like visuals. That was very cool. There was a donation for the masks. That's fun. Yeah, that's great. I love that stuff. Yeah, it would be really amazing, Terry, to have a one shot here in Australia. So hopefully one day we will get one. It'll be in Sydney or Melbourne. It certainly won't be in my hometown. And I imagine the tickets will sell very fast, so I'll have to bribe whoever I can to get a ticket. It's really funny to me that on the PAX Australia website, if you go to the frequently asked questions for like the last 5 years, it has under the frequently asked question, which is, will X be there, like a certain person? And it's like, please check, this page to see who our special guests are going to be. And yes, we all know that you want to see Critical Role. Stop asking us about Critical Role. Which I think is very funny. Yeah, we can dream for a live show. Not seen the Sunday panel yet. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the other things, so we won't necessarily discuss those. We'll just discuss the one-shot today. Right, so the first thing I want to talk about is the new art, which is done by Honor Friedrichs, who has done a lot of the art for Critical Role. Also did a portrait of me, which I'm extremely chuffed with. I need to put it back as my profile picture. It was my profile picture for ages, and then I changed it just to a picture of my face after PAX, because I wanted to be able to connect with people that I met at PAX, and I thought it would be easier if they could remember who I was from my face. But I need to change it back. But anyway, yeah, she completely smashed it. Apart from the portrait of Augie, which was done by a different artist. But let's have a look. I wanna look in depth at this artwork. So let me find where I've put the page. Here. Okay. So here we go. All right. So first up we have Caleb. I must admit, I love all the little details of just like the little bits of gray in their hair and their beards just to show this passing of time. Is extremely cool. I think Caleb looks like such a badass. I mean, look at this face. He's really like, yeah, he's really gone Silver Fox territory with this one. It's extremely cool. I love this like spell details here. Obviously we've got the fire. We've got this sick belt, which is so awesome. And this, which is a jade rod, which I believe is a spell component for one of the spells that he casts, if I remember correctly. It was straight thirst traps, absolutely. Yeah, so many buckles. This is like for the cosplayers out there. Give me those buckles. Yeah, and it does give a magical clock vibe, doesn't it? This spell thing here with the numbers going around. And just some classic, you know, you gotta have some thigh-high boots, some knee-high boots, I should say. You gotta do it. But yeah, he certainly looks a lot more grown up, I'll say. Yeah, incredibly cool. So this is the artist. Please go and follow them on Twitter. Also pops by in the chat sometimes. We were here last time, I think. Hana was here, so yeah. If she drops by again, we can ask all the questions. Okay. Then we've got Beauregard Lionette. This looks extremely cool. This staff is so cool. I love it. And again, like a little bit of gray hair. I saw some people talking about on Twitter how she can't have gray hair because she doesn't age. And I'm like, but consider this. It's hot. It's extremely hot. So, you know, I'm okay with it. Abs for days. I know, right? Look at this. Look at these abs. Look at these babies. Look at these pants. Just extremely cool. The little Cobalt Soul pin. Ah! Very conveniently available in the Critical Role merch shop. And just like, so ripped. Just extremely ripped. Yeah, love it. Love it. I love the detailing on like this hood situation. I don't know how this garment works in terms of like the hood and the little scarfy thing and the little wrap that's like tucked into her pants. Oh man, I cannot wait to see cosplayers, man. Like, also, can I just say, I love now as well, now that like the Exandrian universe is kind of moving in time quite a bit, I really love that we're seeing options for like older cosplays, like as in cosplays of older characters. I think that's really great. I love to see that, and it's so good for Critical Role that there are so many iterations of the characters from when they were very young to, like, you know, in Tal'Dorei Reborn, some of them are quite old. So we kind of have this incredible span of, you know, ages for cosplaying. How is her strength so low? She's level 20. Because all of her stuff is stacked into decks. It's so funny because we're doing a Baldur's Gate playthrough here on the channel, and that is where chat decides what happens, and decided to be a monk, but we decided to use the like really swole body type, so like our character looks ripped, but she has like a -1 to strength because everything is stacked into decks. Oh. But yes, very, very cool. Okay, next, I believe this could be a fan favorite. I think this might be everybody's favorite. I'm just gonna call that out. Call this out right now. Forward. just a straight up romance novel cover thirst trap sailor. Like, this is literally, that's what this is. There's no, it's literally just made for a romance cover. for a bodice ripper, right? That's what the vibe that we're going for. This long hair, are you kidding me? The long hair? Sorry, my screen keeps jumping around. I mean, look at this. Look, and this Ukatoa tattoo. Oh, sickening. It's so good. The outfit, man, so many details. I really love this idea of Ford to just 100% rolling with this, I don't know, just being more like, what am I trying to say? Like flamboyant, you know? Like, I really love it. Jester was behind this for sure. I think Jester definitely helped. Yeah, absolutely. But I think Ford, over time, we really have seen him grow from, you know, kind of, I always felt like he was a little bit like silly in the beginning, especially with his like Texas accent. And then it kind of went a lot more serious again as he was sort of like finding out about his past and everything. And now it feels like he's come out of the other side of that and is sort of just working out like who he is beyond all of the stuff with, you know, what happened to him in his backstory. Like, he's really just kind of come into his own. Do we think Jester or Ollie did the tie? It's got to be Ollie, certainly. But Jester probably helped design it. There's so many details here. All these, like, just buckles. So many unnecessary buckles, which to me, it makes the perfect costume. That's right, Admiral, exactly. Yeah. So cool. Got the Star Razor, which looks so sick. And of course, buckled boots. Not only boots, but boots with buckles on top of them. Just, yeah. Extremely cool. The one thing, I'm so glad we got Caduceus, which we'll get to in a second, but I do wonder what Kingsley's outfit would have looked like, because I feel like Kingsley would have had a similar vibe. But yeah, this long hair, literally just Fabio. Yeah. And the rings, yeah, so impractical, yeah. Yeah, these rings on the gloves, they would get caught on like everything. Travis did say she made me where it was when he came on stage, so even in real life, Jester has her influences. Yeah. Yeah. The waves in the lining of the coat? Yes. Yes, you can just see in the background. Ugh. It's just so good. It's so good. Yeah, I feel like I saw most people freaking out about this portrait out of all of them. I feel like, yeah. All right, we've got Jester, who looks so heckin' cute. Are you kidding me right now? Look at this. Look at this outfit. It is so cute. Again, romance bodice ripper cover to the max. Oh man, I want to make this outfit so bad. Guys, I haven't even made the Prism outfit that I bought all the fabric for, but look at this freaking outfit. I want to be her. It's so cute. So we got the little sprinkle. Sprinkle. We got the little sprinkle. We got this incredible hat. I love how her horns have got these like gold tips on them with the jewelry. So much jewelry. And I like that her bodice has these little paint splashes on them. It's so cute. And the little paintbrushes like stuck into her belt. Extremely cute. Look at all these rings on her tail. Look at how many rings there are. I feel like that would annoy me if they slide up and down. That would bother me. Not that I have a tail, but I feel like the autism in me is already like, nah. That would bother me so much. But yeah, I love this kind of romance sort of, you know, fantasy Regency ruffle situation. We've got the striped leggings or tights or whatever underneath. We got this little traveler symbol on her boots. Oh my god. Oh, just absolutely gorgeous. So once again, if you haven't already done so, this is the artist here. Make sure you go follow on Twitter. Very, very, very good stuff. Okay, hold on. I can take this off now because I can't see. But yeah, I love the little sprinkle collar. it's just like, look how much jewelry she's wearing. Again, so much jewelry. And the like pearls in the hair as well. I've just noticed that too. Like these pearls in the hair. Where do they even attach to? How do they even stay in? Who knows? And the little bow on the tail. Okay, I gotta stop. And her tattoos look so pretty. I'm in love. I'm in love with you, Jester. Will you marry me? Even though you're already gonna get married. Okay. Where were we up to? All right, we're gonna come back to Luke because we're gonna save Luke for last. Let's do Caduceus next. Caduceus looking slick. Looking super slick. Look at this long hair as well. Long hair gang. I love the like, yeah, just extremely straight, crisp long hair. Crit roll art is the only thing I missed after deleting Twitter. Yes, that would be the downside for sure. At least you can still go on the like Critical Role website and see different fan art and whatnot. You don't like the hair, Nerdy? Oh no, I love the hair. I think it's great. I love it a lot. So there are so many little details on this. Ah, so there's this like honeycomb staff. Oh god, sorry, my computer keeps jumping in the picture. Yeah, look at this, like all this honeycomb in the staff, and then you can see there's like little mushrooms growing out of it as well. Oh man, the cosplayers get on this staff immediately. Like, oh my gosh, just look at it. Just scrolling down, just look at the staff. We got this, oh sorry. We got this kind of drapey cloak situation that also has these sort of fungal moments going on. This carapace, which is really cool. And some little like, just little knickknacks. I feel like every naturey person has just got to have little knickknacks hanging from their belt. Like look at this little kind of beaded situation here with the little danglies. I love the pattern on these pants too, the like swirly kind of patterns as well. And yeah, these boots, the cloven hoof. And yeah, that staff has this, yeah, weird kind of skeleton hand. It's like a skeleton honeycomb staff. It's extremely cool. The artist actually, wait, no, what happened? The artist actually tweeted about this, about like a certain beetle that was referenced. Let me find it. Okay, the Goliathus orientalis beetle. What does that look like? Oh yeah, so that's like the design for the armor. It's extremely cool. Man, beetles are awesome. I think beetles are rad. Oh, love Caduceus. This won't do. Reset everyone's hit points with the mass heal. Yeah. Yeah, how cool is that? So that's like this reference for this armor here. Really cool. I love this tiny shield. I feel like this shield would not do very much. It's so small. Maybe it expands. All right, now of course, Yasha. I'm so gay. I'm extremely gay. That's all I have to say about this one. All right, can we just like look at these biceps? Are you kidding me? Look at these biceps. Oh, stop scrolling, stupid computer. And look, she's got the like Molly tattoo as well. Which is so nice. So we've got these like these scars and tattoos down the arm, but like she's got this Molly, can kind of see the Molly eye. And this beautiful like floral sleeve. I love. Extremely cool. My favorite Yasha. I agree. I think, man, I've really enjoyed so many of Yasha's iterations, but I think this one might be my favorite. Look at this stupid sword. It's so big. But look at this like weird armament down the leg as well. Almost looks kind of like a raven skull at the bottom there, which is interesting. This is the, what's the sword called again? I can't remember what it's called. It's the, Oh, I don't remember. I'm sure someone will tell me. Yeah. It's so good. And the wings are just so beautiful. Oh, sorry, I gotta sit up. Went to the physio who yelled at me for having really bad posture. Yeah, the wings are just so gorgeous. I love it so much. Yeah, the short hair is such a vibe on Yasha. I really like it. Again, I think Yasha's artwork is such an interesting portrayal of her story as well, of like, you know, kind of opening up more and sort of, you know, she had that like face paint that she wore a lot, and over time it's gradually gone and it's just showing more of her face. Like, I think it's just really cool. Magician's Judge. Yeah, I can't remember. Hold on, we'll have a look at it in a second, because I can't remember which sword she actually has now. Is Skin Gorger now? I don't remember which one she's got. Yeah, but yeah, just such absolutely incredible work. The Furious of Face Paint was badass. Oh yeah, totally. I agree. I loved that look as well. Oh, the sword is new. Matt mentioned it during the stream. Ah, I must have missed that. Well, that is very cool. It's a new one. Ooh, okay. Extremely cool. Oh, gosh. All right, and then, of course, we have the new edition. Rabag. Is it Aggie? I can't remember. So this is a different artist, Erin Angiolini. Oh, I'm not following. I should follow. So make sure you go and follow them. But yeah, I love this look so much. Okay, how funny was it that we got a character? Did he last less time than Spurt? Like, have we finally had someone? Because I think Spurt was on the show for a whole of like, what, 12 minutes or something? Is it even less time for this character? So funny to me. I can't believe it. Like, I assume that he wasn't supposed to be around for the whole adventure, right? Like, but was he supposed to die, or was that just fully an accident? Crit roll stats calculated, it was 30 seconds shorter than Spurt. Oh my gosh. And imagine being on that live stage, that live show stage, and just like totally just dying. Oh, he accomplished more than Spurt. I know. Oh my gosh. I think it's cool that Matt snuck him in. Absolutely, yeah. I think he was intended to die early. Yeah, I was wondering if like he was just gonna be there for that first little bit and then not go away, but I really didn't expect him to die. Oh, it was very, very funny. Yeah, he did go face first into everything. He was like, nah, forget about being remotely cautious. I'm going. But I love this character design. I think it's so cool. I love all the tattoos on his belly and like on his legs. I think it's so fun to see like a Scottish dwarf, an actual Scottish dwarf, rather than just everyone, you know, putting on a bad Scottish accent. Not that Matthew Mercer's accents are bad, but you know. Oh man. Oh, there's tattoos. Yeah. Did this person respond? It's quite literally just gibberish runes around a horn. The Easter egg tattoo is another one. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I love that there's like, oh, sorry. You got like a hammer here. There's some, oh, stop doing that, sorry. It's just my computer. Aaron also does the What If series. Oh, cool. What does it say? It says ale and free on the little thing there. Got here, axe. What does this say? Axe evolution, I think it says. Oh, look. Oh my God, he's got the Orphan Maker tattoo. I didn't notice that before. That is so cool. I have that shirt. That is so rad. Villa Lobos, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. That's rad. I love that he's like an Orphan Maker fan. Oh, Acts of Retribution. It says EVOLUTION, right? Acts of Evolution. What else is there? Over here we can't really see very much. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Oh, execution? No, because there's an extra letter there. Oh, I think it is revolution. Axe revolution, because you can see a letter before that. I think it's going to be Axe revolution. Want to cosplay Spurt or Luke now? Yes! Never asked for healing, kept running into the wards. Absolutely. Doubloop, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Yeah. This is really fun. I really liked the character. I thought it was super fun. Yeah. Such a great character design. Don't look too late. You better unsee what's under the kilt. Yeah. Hopefully we're safe. Alright, and last but not least, we need to look at Luke. Look at this little guy. Oh man. So I'm really, really happy that we got Luke. I think it was such a fun turn. I think it really kept the group kind of fresh. And also it really felt like a obvious conclusion to Veth's story, that she would not want to keep going out and risking her life when she has this family at home, because that was always the like crux of Veth's story. Veth is my least favorite Mighty Nein character. Ed, hide! I will not stand for this Veth slander. She's totally my favorite. I love Veth so much. So I was really sad that we didn't get to see her in the one shot. We didn't get to see some sick like level 20 character art for her, but on the other hand, I think it just made like a lot of sense. It made heaps of sense for Veth to say no. And I thought it was really fun to bring like a kid along, because it gave the party some responsibility to look after him and to not just be like, right, well, we're going to go in. It doesn't matter if we die. It's like, no, we have like a literal kid that we have to take care of now. And I just think that's a really fun dynamic for the group. I don't know. I just really loved it. I thought it was great. I thought Sam did such a great job. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, Caleb in full Mother Bear mode. I know, like, I mean, if we're being totally realistic, it would make a lot more sense for them to just send him back straight away. But like, I think it's just fun. I think it's really fun. Okay, so let's look at these details here. So many little details. Okay, so he's got his little peach fuzz going on. I love his like his emo haircut with his green hair. It's so good. I actually had pretty much this exact hairstyle in my like first year uni. I pretty much had this exact green kind of, yeah, short haircut business. I like the little button earring as well. We've got this little necklace too, which feels very teenage. I mean, not that teenagers don't wear those, but like I feel like it's just kind of a vibe. Hi Mom badge. Counselor with Junior written out. And I love the little detail of his hand-drawn tattoos, which is so cute. Referencing when he was saying, and also that he has like a little book holster, just like Uncle Caleb. So that's very cool. He's got this little flask, Wild Out. I don't think it's great that they're giving little flasks out. I mean, I guess you could put things other than alcohol in flasks. And are these like little bottle caps on his? They look like bottle caps on his safety pin situation here. And like, I want to know how much of these things actually do anything in his jacket, or is it just all for show? Yeah, is it the mini fluffer nutter? Yeah. Oh, it's a Wild Out sticker? Yeah, it could be. I mean, yeah, you can absolutely put water in flasks. I just think it's funny because of Veth's association with flasks. Oh, merit badges. Oh, of course. Yeah, merit badges. That makes sense. Yeah, he's got his crossbow, his little pouch, and I love that Vans just don't make any sense in a fantasy setting, but they totally work for this look. It's so funny. And the mismatched Vans as well. Such a vibe. I love it. Your canteen, not a flask, but Beth insisted on calling it a flask. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So good. I just love it. peak teenager. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just realized as well he's got boom written on his knuckles. Do you see that? And he's also got half chipped off nail polish. So good. But yeah, I think the little detail of the book holster is the most, like, so cute. Like, he's just taken after his Uncle Caleb. So cute. But yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I think it's really great. I think it's so fun. When you're camping, it's a canteen. Yes, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I'm aware that you can put things other than alcohol. I'm just saying I thought it was a funny addition given that Veth had such a problematic history with her flask. Yeah. It's an excellent look. It's very, very good. I wish we'd gotten like a little portrait of Veth and Yeza to go with this. I feel like that would have been nice. That necklace looks like a gift from Jester. Oh yeah, it could. I reckon it could be a little gift from Jester. I wonder if there are little details from like all of them here, maybe. These Vans. The bag looks like a bag of holding. Ooh, interesting. Nail polish be a nod to Mercer's style? I mean, it absolutely could be, but I think it's also very teenage punk to have chipped off nail polish. Yeah. Is the necklace the one to block scrying? I don't think so. I think those were different ones. Yeah. So, okay, so when Luke drank the potion, I missed it because I was watching on, I was like working while I was listening to the show. Did that take him up to level 20? Like, what level did that potion take him up to? Did the stats come up on the screen? Oh, actually, we should look at crit roll stats and then we can see. I love how I was like, I can only stream for about an hour, so we're gonna have a bit of a shorter stream. We're almost an hour in and we haven't even gotten past the character art. Character stats, is it here? We want to find Veth. So he was a level 5, took him up at least 2 levels. Yeah. I think it looks like when I used to put Sharpie on my nails as a teen. Yes! Oh my gosh, I used to do that as well. He never said what it increased to. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's smart as well. But yeah. Oh, look at poor Spurt. Never even got a little character card. Yeah. But yeah, just this new character art, so good. Love it so much. Very, very cool. Yeah. Oh man, you're high enough in Rogue to gain Uncanny Dodge. Oh, there you go. It also means Yeza is so good that he can make potions that affect level. Although, yeah, he did say that it took like years. So the kid just drank a potion that took literally, years for his dad to make. Oh man. Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was really fun. Okay, so let's get into the details actually of the game itself. Because there's so many little things to talk about. So firstly, I think the choice to make it about Trent was really smart. I was wondering if it was going to be more of like a rescue mission of Bo and Caleb, but then Bo and Caleb wouldn't be in it for a while necessarily. Or like, I don't know, I guess maybe that would have been... If they staged a rescue mission for Bo and Caleb, then they would have had to get involved in everything that was happening at the Malleus Key. So I think it makes sense to do something removed from Campaign 3 so that they don't have to worry about like messing up the timelines or whatever. And I also think too, in some ways, the Trent fight felt a little bit dissatisfying back in Campaign 2. I think just because it was such a huge fight that we were all like anticipating, and it felt a little bit tacked on at the end. So I really think it was really satisfying to get like a level 20 one shot with, you know, really stomping Trent into the ground. I think it was a really good decision. And I really liked it. Although it did feel a little like, oh, they just got bamfed away, and so we were worrying for bloody months and months about what happened to Bo and Caleb, and they were totally fine. But you know, I think it makes a lot of sense. Also, just harkening back to Caleb's backstory, which was certainly the most tragic out of all of them, I think, and really just, oh man, just pushing those sore spots, like having his parents there as, sorry if you're just joining us, massive spoilers, having his parents there, just so heart-wrenching. And that moment too where Jester says to Caleb, "I'm so sorry," and then Cass turn undead, just like, ugh, it just completely destroyed me. I was like, oh, that was really, really full on. In the panel, Matt did say he didn't expect them to defeat him in the one-shot. He was planning to use Trent a bit in C3. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, I don't know, though. Having, what, 6 level 20 characters go against one guy? I mean, I know he had the extra monster dude, but that's a lot of action economy. You know, it's probably pretty hard to do it. But yeah, it was a really fun fight. I loved seeing all of the absolutely ridiculous stuff that came out in it. Normally, I struggle to focus during combats, but I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, the anti-magic shield stuffed him up, absolutely. Yeah, and just, yeah, okay, we gotta look at this mini for the for that monster. What was it called again? It was called, I've got it here, Alentus. Let me pull it up and we can have a look at it, because that mini, incredible. Like, it was so good. Okay, let's find it. Echoes of the Solstice. It's like, I want that mini. I want it for myself. Flando, are you gonna save me with these timestamps? Flando! Oh, thank you so much, Flando. Flando has saved me. Okay, where are we gonna get the... I'm just trying to find the timestamp. Here we go, Trent goes phase 2. Okay.
Incredible!
Oh, hold on, I'm on the wrong... Oh, I'm on the wrong thing! Selexius, thank you so much for the Prime resub, and Ed, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Streetside Sweeper. Thank you very much. And also Debloob, It's Like the Herb, thank you so much for the follows as well. And I'm sorry if I've missed any notifications. There are so many people across both chats. I think there's like over 300 people here, so I'm sorry that I haven't been keeping up. Normally don't get quite this many people. Okay, hold on. I've gone in the wrong... Where is this one? Okay, hold on. Let me sort out my windows and then we can look at this. I want to look at this mini again. Just received my fresh cut grass plush and it's awesome. Ah, so jealous. That's really fun.
All right.
Okay.
To that point, Beauregard, does that finish your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is now Trent Ickathon's turn. Surrounded here, this would be robe and pulls in his.
We're gonna see this mini. We haven't even talked about their outfits.
Black.
We
Him pushing you.
It's too many visual things to look at. Oh, my computer is struggling. Hold on. Where's this sick map?
Do we have advantage on that, Yasha?
You do.
Let's
Yes.
scroll and find it. Here we go. Here it is.
Oh, look, they're just citizens going about their day.
I love this map too. So cool.
Oh no.
Man. One day I'm gonna
Zira is coming.
be
Oh
rich enough to
my
own
God.
3D terrain like this.
Holy shit.
Look at this mini! I'm so glad they pre-filmed this little moment.
We have kaiju. Oh no.
With its movement, it steps forward into the nearby city
just
streets.
look at that thing. Hold on. Can we get like a clearer shot of it?
Movement, it steps forward into the nearby city streets.
Like, look at this thing! What the fuck? Oh, my first time catching a Luna Twitch stream, someone gifted me sub, just paying it forward. Oh, thank you, that's so nice! I love that we're breaking down the live show. Yes! Thank you for mentioning your co-streaming on Twitch, not a fan on YouTube. Oh, yeah. So sorry, if you're not aware, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. So please feel free to choose whichever platform you prefer. But just, oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Like, I want it. Like it's crazy claw situation.
Just far enough to get into view. You watch as different townsfolk scream and turn to run, and just the very essence of it around siphons the life from them as they fall and turn into a husk on the ground.
Cool!
So cool.
I think my anti-magic.
Yeah. Anyway, just I loved this idea of getting this like big crazy monster to like threaten the town, and just really go to town. Let Caleb transforming into Geladon. Also, we haven't talked at all about Caleb's simulacrum, his putting 3 of himself like Pumat's soul. What even is that thing? A demon? Matt also said it was technically undead. Yeah, I don't know. Ash and Burrito Supreme, thank you so much for the follows as well. Welcome in. Yeah, it's just a big nope. Just in general. Now, I think Matthew Mercer did in fact tweet about this. Let me find it. Matthew Mercer. I think he tweeted something about it. Oh, here we go. So it just says, huge shout out to the incredible Tyler Walpole for his amazing design on Redacted at the end. And to Axolotl as well. Yeah, so we don't get too many more details about it. Hopefully, maybe in the panel. I don't know if he talked about it at all in the panel. Which mini is better? Amentus, Ukatoa, Quackthulu, or Superlution? Oh, that's pretty tough. I do love the Ukatoa mini. I really want to get one myself. But Amentus is pretty sick. Pumat at peak had 4 totals counting Pumat Prime. Yeah. So, okay. So Simulacrum... He obviously planned what he was going to do with his, like, wish spell. I love that I just googled Simulacrum and it's like... No, I need the specific D&D sitch. That tweet was before the VOD was out, so hopefully we'll put out more details now. Yeah, hopefully. Superlution is also pretty good. So this is... We just saw a Simulacrum in Campaign 3. There were 2 Calebs. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, 2 Calebs. So... sorry. I'm just reading this. It lacks the ability to learn and become more powerful. If it gets damaged, you can repair it using herbs and minerals worth 100 gold hit points per hit point it regains. It lasts until it drops to 0 hit points. How many hit points does it have in total? Oh, half the creature's hit point maximum. So he's just gonna have some Calebs running around. Extra Calebs. Why pick one mini? Gotta catch them all. I mean, this is also true. Why not have all the minis? Why did he need to use Wish to cast it? Yeah, that's what I'm curious about too. Why did he use... Is it because he wants them to be permanent simulacrums? What does the Wish spell say? I've never even really looked at the Wish spell, to be honest. What does it say? Oh, Brando, thank you so much for the resub as well, by the way. Thank you. And thanks for the hype train, everybody. Okay, so... You create one object of up to 25,000 gold value. You allow up to 20 creatures you can see to regain all hit points. You grant up to 10 creatures resistance. Yeah, why... Spell components and time to cast. Oh, I don't think he had the spell. Oh, right. So if he didn't have the spell, that would make sense. Yeah. And yeah, what are the components for a simulacrum? Oh, the snow and the ice. And powdered ruby worth 1,500 gold. Okay. Yeah, so I guess that's why he's doing it. And the... Can you go away? What? Yeah, casting time 12 hours. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense, yeah. But with the wish spell, you can only use it, like... What, once or something, right? After enduring each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage. In addition, your strength drops to 3. Oh no, because you're duplicating another spell. Sorry, never mind. So I think if you're duplicating another spell, you can just use Wish again, right? Anyway, very cool. Very cool. Might as well use that 9th level spell. Exactly. It's like, you got that 9th level spell. You be casting 9th level spells every single day. You know what I'm saying? Caleb 2 was mostly with Luke. Yeah, and I think that was probably pre-planned ahead of time as well, knowing that, like, they were going to have this kid with them to, like, take care of him. Yeah, so I think that was really fun. What are some other notes that I've got written down? Let me find them. Where are my notes? Where did they go? I don't know. Find them again. There was additional camera angle at the venue where it was Liam's profile with Matt slightly behind him, almost out of focus. During the scene at the house, it switched to that angle when Caleb was entering the room. That was rough and haunting. Liam is just the best at conveying that pain. Yeah. Do we think the cast knew about Luke? Laura seemed shocked. Good question. I just assumed that they knew. But maybe not. I think that would be the kind of thing they would keep secret. Maybe Liam knew, though. Which is why he did it. I mean, maybe he would have done it anyway, regardless. Yeah. Maybe some of them knew and some didn't. Oh, Matt said at the panel only he knew. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, I was wrong. So maybe he was just going to do it anyway. Is almost every Mighty Nein one-shot now horny? I guess so. I think that's the thing. Yeah. Alright, so what else have I got written here? I mean, it's just... My notes are absolutely unhinged. Is this the right menu? Yeah. Look at this, like, unhinged notes I've got from this. Now that I'm not doing recaps, this is what my notes look like. Oh yeah, I wrote this as well. It's so funny that he used Wish to do the simulacrums instead of bringing Augie back to life. Yeah, what else have I got here? Holy shit, that mini is incredible! Yeah, this is the only thing that it bothered me so much, was that Nat 20 Sentinel not working. And like, I totally get it. I get why it wouldn't make sense for someone punching something to stop them in their tracks. But like, she used her luck die reroll. And it was a Nat 20. I feel like it should have been rewarded in some way. I don't know. That was my only bit where I disagreed with the DM. You know, obviously it's their game. They played how they want. Not backseating DMing, but personally, I wanted to see a little bit more from that, because that was such an epic moment where they're like, okay, we can't let this thing get away. I'm gonna use my reroll. I got a Nat 20, and it was just like, you know? Yeah. The size difference illustrates how stupid Stunning Strike is. Yeah. Caleb using Counterspell on a cantrip. Oh, that was funny, yeah. No note about the Bo Yasha Lordna throuple. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, they have always played the game where a Nat 20 is not an auto success. And that's always the way they've done it. That's fine. But, you know, I think it would have been fun. I think it would have been good. But that's okay. There were so many other amazing moments. How about that one turn where Yasha did over 100 points of damage? That was wild. That was absolutely incredible. And Jester pulling in Artigan through the gate to fight as well. Oh yeah, I was wondering, is there a stat block for Artie in Tal'Dorei Reborn? I can't remember. I'm gonna go grab it and have a look. Hold on. Yeah, 160 in that turn. Yeah. Totally wild. Yeah, so good, man. It's like when barbarians hit hard, they hit hard. They really go. Don't think so? Yeah, I can't remember. I feel like I saw a picture of him in here, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Well, he's not in the index, so I'm guessing not. Boo. Anyway, I was curious to know what kind of stuff Artigan can do, what his stat block looks like. Oh, third highest after Percy, I think. Oh, really? When Luke enraged the T-Rex? That's right! Oh my gosh, that was so fun. It was really, really fun. I wish that Jester's attack with Artie had succeeded, though. Yes, me too. Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah. Enlarging the T-Rex. That was an absolutely baller move. That was so fun. I've never played like a level 20 character before, and I just feel like it's just so cool seeing so many of these huge abilities bouncing off of one another. Wouldn't he be in the Wild Mount source book? He might be. I'd forgotten for a moment that you weren't wearing a hoodie. Yeah. Yeah. Got my tail. It's Halloween. We gotta, we gotta do it. Traveler is referenced in the Wildmount guide, but not as Artie. Yeah, that's right. Because the Traveler's Guide to Wildmount is sort of set pretty early campaign 2. So they obviously wouldn't have wanted to include any spoilers. Enlarging the T-Rex was some Baldur's Gate thing. Yeah. Yes. Oh, speaking of Baldur's Gate, I accidentally slipped and I made a Dark Urge playthrough yesterday. I'm like, no, I need to finish my main playthrough. Oh, man. I think the heart moment may have also been a way to make up for the stunning strike and the very real hurt she showed when asking, are you patronizing me right now? Yeah, it definitely was a bit like, I thought he was like just asking genuinely to describe what happened, but no, he was like, nah, you can't do it. Yeah. Love just worrying about Artigan being attacked by Predathos and then the others going, nah, he's not important enough. I also loved Jester being like, well, if all the other gods get eaten, then Artie would be like really powerful. He would be like the only god left, it was also just very refreshing to hear a different take on the Solstice stuff, because I feel like part of my issue with Campaign 3, as much as I love it, is that it sometimes feels very circular, those discussions about Predathos. It doesn't feel like we ever get anything new coming out of those discussions. It's just kind of the one thing. So it's really, really fun to just hear like a fresh perspective on it, and especially Jester just being like, well, I don't know, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you should let him eat all the gods and then my god will be the greatest. Like, I thought that was very funny. Yeah, so that was really fun. I do wonder now what this means for the Mighty Nine in the background, like what they're going to be doing in the background of everything. Because now, obviously, they're clued into what's happening with Ludinus. They're clued into what's happening with the moon. They've all gotten back together. What are they going to be doing now? Like, what's going to be happening with them? Which is what I'm very curious about. And I saw that there was an article that came out that said that they're definitely not done with the Mighty Nine. They have plans to tell more stories with the Mighty Nine, so that will be really fun. They can show up on the moon? Yeah. Oh, she'll say that Jester is stronger than Artie. Artie seems very weak and purposefully from Matt. I mean, well, yeah, Jester's like a level 20 now. So she might almost be on par or more powerful than Artigan. Or maybe he's kind of limited in what he can do, and obviously she has different things. There's a wedding at least. Yes, a wedding one-shot. It has to be... Alright, is it going to be a wedding on a ship, or is it going to be like a wedding? I feel like a wedding in the Feywild would be so fun with like Artie as the celebrant. That would be great. Yes, there's definitely going to be I love that there's going to be potentially 2 wedding one-shots and Laura's the bride for both of them. A wedding with the hag crashing? Oh, Tarry, that would be so cool. That would be incredible. Oh, you reckon an underwater wedding to Bloom? A mermaid wedding one-shot? That would be fun. I feel like the hag is a really great one, because the hag is another one of those loose ends, you know? Because Matt did say that, you know, over time, even though the modify memory spell is there, given enough time and enough reflection, yeah. It would be very cool. Wedding at a volcano? Yeah. A mermaid wedding. The wedding cake is moss cupcakes? Yes. In the theater of the Pharaoh? Oh, it would be so good. It would be lovely. Yeah, so that would be really fun. I think Arnie and Justin might be on par with each other since she's a level 20 cleric and he's an archfey. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be pretty true. Seeing the gentleman and the ruby again. Yes! The gentleman and the ruby of the sea. My train home was full of critters fantasy planning the wedding. Oh, I love that so much. But I think the hag would be such a great call because, yeah, again, the hag is sort of one of those unfinished things that would be really fun. Laura mentioned an underwater mermaid wedding. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. She wants Arnie to turn them all to mermaids. Okay, that would be very fun. That would be very fun. Yeah. Anything else from the one-shot that you want to discuss? What are some of your other favorite moments? I do have to wrap up the stream in a few minutes, but yeah, Leia Mommy, what was your favorite moment from the one-shot? I'm trying to think what some of my favorite ones were. I mean, it's so hard to pick. I just love the Mighty Nine so much. Like, I love Bell's Hells, but because I started with the Mighty Nine, and, you know, I know for a lot of us, like, I binged the Mighty Nine during lockdowns, so it has, like, a really, just such a special place in my heart, and I was just so happy to see them again. It just, yeah, I was like, oh, I'm home. It was very, very good. Oh. Vangeline and the gentleman meeting up at the wedding, yeah. Bo pulling the egg from the chest, yes, that was pretty sick. Luke casting in large on the T-Rex was my favorite moment, yeah. That was really, really good. I loved so much Jester being like, oh, you can definitely come to Luke, just when he starts like raving on about how great they all are. Ford proposing was your favorite, yeah. Thorum. Oh, and I was sad, yeah, Kiriko just brought up about Essek. I was sad that we didn't get to see Essek. I was hoping we'd see Essek this one shot, but I mean, we did get a little Essek mention, but yeah. Luke bursting out of his room and running into the teleportation circle, yes! We sang the intro twice. The first one was silent, proper one during the break. Oh, right. Yeah, because I was wondering, there was no audience audio dubbed over the intro for watching the live stream. Max reaction to the proposal. Yeah. There'd be at least one more one-shot, yeah. Cad's auto-succeeding divine intervention. Yes! Yeah, that was cool. I like that you get that as like that level 20 cleric. Ford's armor of hexes negating 2 of the creature's swipes. Yeah, Caleb's awkward teleporting. Oh. Jess's divine intervention to keep Artigan on the material plane. Yeah, I love that she just summons him once a week to just like hang out. So good. Luke hating his mom until he had his mom stop. Oh yeah. Oh. How's Kiri doing? Oh, I would love to see a little, I did say this after the Mighty Nine reunion. I would love to see a wild out, like a Wildlings one shot, and maybe if like Kiri was in it and if they all played kids in the group, I think that would be so fun. When Cad cast Death Guard on Luke. Yes! Yasha guilting Beth. Feel like Luke is a backup character for FCG? Oh my gosh. No! No, we have to keep our boy safe. He's not allowed on any more adventures anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it was so, I think for me, it was definitely like, it was a favorite thing that was also awful was like, yeah, just walking in and realizing that his parents were there. That was so like, so fucked up. That was really cool. What else have I got in my notes? Not very much. I'm just, yeah, my notes are such an absolute mess. Yeah, I think Oggy, Daniel Solstice leaving the table so soon was also extremely funny for me. I like that Marasha gave her how do you want to do this to Liam because Caleb earned it. Yes, that's something that I actually have been thinking about a lot more in my games, and because NADPOD does that quite a lot. Whenever someone gets a win or a kill or whatever, they'll always hand it to the person who it is most significantly story-wise for. And I was just like, oh yeah, you can totally do that. Of course you did. So I really love those moments. I also loved in the Ukatoa reunion. Sorry if anyone hasn't watched that yet. But at the end where instead of it being like one person getting the how do you want to do this, like they all got to kind of contribute to the scene. I think that's really fun. It's really, really good. The cast outfits. Yes, the outfits were also so good. Just as turn undead. Yeah, yeah. when she cast anti-magic and he got spooked when his invisibility got dropped. I know how it was so funny that he's just like crouching behind a tree like a little creep. Yes, very, very good. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and talking about this one shot. I just really enjoyed it. Yeah, I was just so happy to see the Mighty Nein again. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Luna. I do streams regularly now on Twitch and YouTube, so make sure you are following / subscribed if you want to check them out. My next stream is going to be on Sunday afternoon. So unfortunately next week I'm also working on Friday, so I can't do a pre-Critical Role stream because that Friday is when the show is for me. So next week we're gonna do I think we're gonna do next week the same time as today to discuss the latest episode of Critical Role. Although I think that's a Candela episode, right? I don't know. Anyway, check out my Discord for all of the links to the things, because that's where you can find out where everything's happening. Wait, where's my... I don't think that bloody... Where's my YouTube link gone? I don't know where it's gone. Oh, I can do it here on Restream. So this is the Discord link for those of you on YouTube. If you want to come and join in, because that's where I post all my schedule. Also on Twitter as well, or X, is where I often post my streams, my stream plans. Twitter for Twitch chat is here. Yes. Oh, this week is Candela. Okay, so we'll probably still do something. I haven't watched the latest Candela because I heard it was very scary and horror, and I am a big old scaredy cat. But I also really want to watch it because I really want to check out Spencer's DMing. Or GMing. I think it's. I've watched Spencer run Alice is Missing, the game that he wrote, and yeah, I think he's incredible. So I really want to watch it. So I might try and be brave, and maybe I'll binge Candela before next week, and we can discuss Candela things. Hoping the next 4-sided dive is all about the one shot. Yeah, because we should be getting a 4-sided dive pretty soon, right? Yeah, glad to watch you live. Thank you so much. I also will have a YouTube video coming out very soon, doing stuff and things. I actually have 2 in the works. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to focus on this week to get finished. But I know it's only been about 2 weeks since my last video, but yeah, I'm trying to get videos out every 2 weeks or so. And I will be posting about that on my Patreon if you want to check it out there. I'm just typing it in for YouTube as well, because I don't know how to make YouTube work. It's so good we've been sitting on a massive cliffhanger, so you were right to wait. Oh, really? Okay, so I can binge it. All right. Because I think that is also a little bit of the issue with Candela. It is fun having a standalone series, but it also, when it's spread out, sometimes it's like hard to keep up momentum. But yeah, I wanna check it out. All right, that's it from me. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much to those who subbed and followed. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you all really soon.